We're on day 35 of our 60-day healing journey to establish inner union. We're working to stop the self-abandonment. We are trying to find that inner stability, forming true relationships with ourselves. The affirmation for today is, I am becoming someone I can trust. I am becoming someone I can trust. When you think about what needs to be present when you trust someone, for me, it feels like I need to feel safe. So I trust people that I feel safe with, that I feel safe to protect me, my ideas, etc., my thoughts. My question is, are you creating that environment for yourself of safety? Are you standing up for yourself? Are you creating the environment where you are making sure that your ideas, your thoughts, your well-being is protected? Are you doing that for yourself? Because a lot of times we trust other people, but do you have the trust for yourself? The only way for that to happen is for you to create a safe environment internally and externally for yourself, to be able to trust your own self, to be able to trust that whenever you need to make the best decisions, you're able to make those good decisions for yourself. A lot of times we choose harmony with other people because we don't want other people to feel like we're being a problem, or we're going against them, etc. So a lot of times we choose harmony with other people instead of safety for ourselves. So we have to consider that when it comes to us becoming someone that's able to trust who we are, we have to really create safe environments internally and externally for ourselves. We have to protect our ideas and our thoughts. You don't have to give every part of you out to someone else. That's not secrecy, that's privacy. You have to know what it means when you're talking about protecting your essence. See, a lot of people want to get in on you a lot of times and figure you out and know every detail of your life, which isn't important. Because as I said before, this thing is about mastering yourself, not mastering other people. But a lot of times that's redirected and people want to know about you or get into your space and try to figure you out. But in order for you to have a safe environment for yourself, you have to be able to protect yourself in a way that your ideas are safe, your thoughts are safe. Every aspect of you isn't out for everybody else to place judgment on. You have to know what to give and what not to give. And again, that's not secrecy, that's privacy. You are entitled to have privacy. We all are. We don't have to tell every detail about ourselves for people to understand who we are. Think about it. When you understand yourself, now you're able to understand other people. So you don't need to know every single detail about them. So that affirmation is, I am becoming someone I trust. And that means that we are making sure that ourselves are safe. We are standing up for ourselves. We are standing up for our, thoughts, our goals, the ideas that we have. We're standing up for ourselves. We're making sure that we are healthy. We are making sure, that's another aspect of it. Trusting yourself. Trusting that your body will tell you what it needs. Trusting that your body will alert and alarm you when something is off. So you have to be able to trust yourself. And that means creating a safe environment, whether that means doing the things you need to keep yourself healthy. All of that is a part of trusting who you are. And that's the only way you truly have regulation, when you start to trust yourself instead of trying to have harmony in outside or exterior people, places, and things. So, another thing I want to say is, a lot of times we choose peace to minimize. We choose peace so that we can make everybody else okay, like I said earlier, and we minimize our ideas. And think about those ideas that come to you, those plans of action that come to you that no one else may be aware of, that just keeps popping up in your thoughts. You have to trust that. And you can't so much worry about you can't keep minimizing your thoughts for other people. You can't minimize your feelings for other people because everybody else will not understand. Some people want you to shrink into this box so that they are comfortable. But if you're a big person, then you better be big, because your body will start screaming and letting you know that you are not living the way you're supposed to live. Because your body is going to tell you, when you start trying to press down who you are into your body, it could cause physical ailments. So you have to allow yourself to be big. You have to allow yourself to express and move the energy if it needs to be moved, and not so much worry about minimizing yourself so that other people can have peace. And I'm going to stop right there. Okay, so, and I'm going to say one more thing. A lot of times that when this is happening, you are breaking generational curses. When everyone around you doesn't understand where you're being led, you have to trust yourself enough to be able to follow. You have to make sure that you're safe within your thoughts. And sometimes it may take you going within yourself, just being alone and journaling and just, meditating or whatever, praying, so that you're able to find answers. Because a lot of times you may be breaking free of generational curses and patterns that have been going on and on and on. And if you begin to minimize that, see, you're not breaking free of those things. So again, trusting yourself is very important. The somatic practice is body scan with breath. So again, we'll be doing a body scan. You can sit still, with your eyes closed, or you can lay down with your eyes closed, and you're going to do a body scan from your feet to your head and feel, are there any uncomfortable areas? Is there tension in any areas? Do I need to massage certain parts of my body to help me release any built up tension that's there? Are there any aches and pains? Is there anything trying to tell you that you need to pay attention to it? So that's the somatic practice. Do a body scan. The visualization is see growth settling in your body. So you're going to see yourself growing. What does that feel like? Does your back feel straighter? Do you have more alignment in your spine? A lot of times we're shrinking down, but when you start seeing yourself grow, do you notice that your posture changes? Does your neck did you have an ache in your neck before, but it's not there? Is there an arch in your back that wasn't present before? Are you standing taller? Are you standing stronger? Notice growth as it settles into your body. Are your shoulders back? What is it that you are noticing that is settling in your body? The journal prompt is, has my self-trust grown this week? Have you trusted yourself more this week since doing this journey? Have you started to listen to the inner voice a little more this week since you started this journey? How has it affected you? Are you able to integrate any of this information that you're learning about yourself into your everyday, routine? Is it changing you? Have you noticed that you have been able to notice more things about other people and your surroundings now? Are you noticing more things about yourself? Have things shifted in any way? Has self-trust grown this week? Self-trust is is so important, because when you get that confidence and you get that trust within yourselves, you move better. You move quicker. You don't hesitate so long in making decisions. You decide that I believe in myself, and it's a reason why myself is bringing this up to me. And because that reason is there, I want to investigate to see what it is. So I'm going to do the research to figure out what it is. I'm going to take that first step to see what this is all about. I trust myself, because I wouldn't be having this idea. It wouldn't come to me over and over and over if it wasn't for me to look into and investigate. So you got to trust yourself. So that is the journal prompt. The practice is protect quiet time. So again, we're going to have some quiet time, and we're going to protect our peace. We're going to take a moment to be with ourselves, to breathe, to pray, meditate, just to be centered and just be in the now, really. Quiet your mind and just be still. Don't even, matter of fact, just do it complete silence. And I know when you go into this complete silence, you probably hear and be more aware of your surroundings. But just be still in this quiet time for about 15 minutes. And see how you feel after. Feel it. See if your body feels calmer. If you're able to be more relaxed and more grounded. This is something we should practice every day. Just having quiet time. The holistic tip is early rest if possible. So we're going to get early rest if possible. Every now and then, if you can get a nap in, get a nap in. Everybody doesn't need a nap, but if you're that person that's overworked, that's doing too much, take time to rest. Your body needs to have rest. I'm not talking about being lazy. I'm talking about resting. Everything has a resting period, right? I can't think of anything right now that just keeps going nonstop. Well, anything that's living. Well, I take that back. There may be things that continue flowing because that's what they are. They do. They flow. But their resting period may come later on. It might just be a longer, expanded time. But for us humans, we need to have rest so that your body can rejuvenate, can heal itself, to do what it needs to repair itself, etc. while we're asleep. So we're going to try to get early rest time tonight. Let our minds rest so that we're able to think clear afterwards. That's our holistic tip for today. I hope these videos are encouraging. I hope that you are well. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Mwah.